Okay, so seems as if some details have been released about Michael Keaton's true role in the Batgirl. That rhyme, don't hate, did it roll, girl? Kinda. Don't hate to play the game. Bars! So it says here, the status quo of Batman in the DCEU has grown increasingly confusing in the recent years. Ben Affleck originally occupied the heroic mantle in 3 movies, but has since vanished off the face of the earth. That's only poised to get even more puzzling as The Flash brings back Michael Keaton's 1980s Batman and sets him up to replace Affleck moving forward. Following the groundbreaking changes in DC's speedster flick, Keaton was positioned to make his next on-screen appearance in HBO Max's Batgirl movie. The elderly Bruce Wayne was said to serve as a mentor to Leslie Grace's Barbara Gordon and much of the DC universe going forward. But that all just got much more complicated. Not only has Batgirl been canceled by the new Warner Bros. Discovery regime, but Keaton's rumored Aquaman and Lost Kingdom cameo has been replaced by Affleck. By the way, I keep seeing regime. Regime always has, at least over here, has a very negative connotation when you think about it. Think about certain countries and certain takeovers and stuff. So I don't know if this is for or against the new WB power structure. Although things aren't looking good for Keaton's future in the DCEU, new details have emerged regarding the role he would have played in Batgirl. Fandangos. Eric Davis, The Raps, Humberto Gonzalez recently held a Twitter Spaces in which the insiders revealed details on HBO Max's Batgirl. The discussion followed recent funeral screenings that were held at Warner Bros. For the cast and crew. Gonzalez revealed that a source who saw the latest cut said Michael Keaton's Batman, which was age appropriate and retired in the movie, with his role amounting to a pivotal cameo when he pops in and out. That sucks. I asked how Keaton is in it, at least, and I was told he was good. He's playing Bruce Wayne, Batman, aged appropriate. He's got white hair when he's Bruce Wayne, and the kicker here is that his Batman is retired, but he obviously pops in to help and advise Barbara Gordon. But he's not really all that much in it. But he has a presence when he's in it. And it's sort of a pivotal cameo when he pops in and out. A source of mine said, I saw Batgirl, certainly not the worst superhero movie, but ultimately I understand why they took the right down. These are like, isn't written right. I asked, these are like errors. I asked this individual to elaborate a little further and was told it's basically essentially an expensive CW plot, which is what I heard it was. It plays like a very expensive CW pilot. It's not really a strong film. The tone is just very CW, lacking in depth, lighter, and more comic book-like, which is odd because Michael Keaton is in it. It's finally lighter than his Tim Burton films. Currently, it's about an hour and 40 minutes. It's basically an hour, 40-minute CW pilot with a pretty good action set piece at the end, from what I'm told. And again, not the worst superhero film I've ever seen. And looks like we got one more here. It's obviously shot for television as it was for HBO Max. So it's like, so everything is in the center of the screen, and I'm being told it just doesn't feel cinematic, which is something they probably could have corrected if they did some additional photography. But ultimately, the powers that be decided it wasn't worth the tens of millions to do it. My. So, will he return after The Flash? Quality is always subjective, true. But the comments of the insider certainly lend to why Batgirl ended up being canceled. This HBO Max original doesn't sound as if it could have translated to the theaters. Alright. Michael Keaton being angled as a retired mentor in Batgirl ought to indicate the direction DC will take him in the future. Well, I hope Batman Beyond. I love Michael Keaton. He's an excellent actor. I think he would do so good in Batman Beyond. You know what I mean? Man, it's old Bruce Wayne. The concept may sound intriguing to some, but likely lackluster to most who hope to see a fully fledged Dark Knight fighting crime in Gotham. But with the Batgirl canceled and Keaton being replaced by Affleck and Aquaman 2, perhaps Warner Bros. May be backtracking on previous plans, which is what I'm thinking. Theory is particularly evidenced by the underwater sequel now coming after The Flash, by which point Keaton should be in firm position in Affleck's replacement. Even if DC doesn't choose to keep Keaton around as the primary Caped Crusader, that doesn't mean he can't return in the future. The older Bruce Wayne could still slot into potential multiversal events, possibly even a live-action Batman. That's right, Batman Beyond. Yeah, so it is what it is, folks. That's what it is. I guess, tell you the truth, I mean, that's what I was going to see the film for. Michael Keaton. That's what I was going to see it for. I said the same thing with Suicide Squad. People like, he's Ben Affleck's only in there a few minutes. I don't care. To me, as great of a Batman as he was in Batman v Superman, it was absolutely worth it for me to go see at least a 2-3 minute, I don't care what it was, cameo in Suicide Squad. And I loved his cameo. So it was worth it for me. Everybody does things for different reasons, people. So that's what I've been going to see this movie for. So post comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed my reaction and thoughts on this news, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.